Welcome to today's deep dive. We take your sources and research and pull out the absolute must-know insights.
Yeah, exactly.
And today, our mission is decoding a really capable piece of hardware. We are looking at the product details for the Zenty ZT-437 4K 60Hz 8x8 HDMI matrix with audio routing.
Which is quite a mouthful.
It really is. But it's available from HDTVSupply.
Okay, let's unpack this. If you have ever been tasked with wiring up a sports bar
Yeah.
or a high-end multi-room home theater, you know how fast the cables turn into absolute
Look,
chaos.
absolute spaghetti.
Right. So this 8x8 matrix is essentially the ultimate traffic cop for that chaos, letting you seamlessly send any of 8 different input sources to any of 8 different outputs.
Exactly. And when you are pushing that much visual data across a massive space, the pipeline needs to be flawless. Looking at the specs, this unit provides an 18 gigabit per second bandwidth.
Which is huge.
It is. It delivers true 4K resolution at 60 Hz with uncompressed YUV 4.4.4 color space, plus 3D support. And it handles high dynamic range formats perfectly.
Like HDR10. Yep, HDR10, HLG, and Dolby Vision. You aren't losing any of that cinematic picture quality no matter which display you route to.
So no bottlenecking your video quality? But with that many devices, how does it handle the dreaded HDMI handshake issues?
What's fascinating here is how it manages the behind-the-scenes communication so you don't even have to think about it. It handles HTTP 1.4 and 2.2 compliance, CEC ARC, and crucially, EDID management.
The built-in translator.
Precisely. Instead of alphabet soup, just think of EDID as a translator. It stops your brand new 4K projector and an older 1080p bedroom TV from getting confused when they are both pulling a signal from the exact same Apple TV. It ensures everything plays nicely together.
That alone saves so much late-night troubleshooting. But here's where it gets really interesting. The back of this unit is absolutely loaded with audio connectivity. We are talking 16 analog audio inputs and outputs using 3.5mm female jacks.
And 8 SPDIF coaxial digital outputs, too.
Right.
And that density of ports enables the real standout feature, which is independent audio routing. Your video and your audio do not have to stay married.
Wait, so I could route the 4K video of a football game to the main living room screen, but extract the audio from a completely different input, like a streaming music playlist.
Yeah, and pipe it to the ceiling speakers in that exact same room. It supports both analog audio embedding and HDMI audio extraction. Plus, it handles premium immersive formats natively from uncompressed LPCM 2.0 to 5.1 right up to Dolby Atmos and DTS:X.
Okay, independent audio routing sounds incredible on paper, but splitting 8 4K video streams and separate Atmos audio tracks over multiple rooms sounds like a total wiring nightmare. How do you actually control all of this without needing an IT degree?
They've kept it surprisingly accessible. Physically, it's designed to fit seamlessly into a standard rack setup. It is just under 19 inches wide and weighs a very manageable 6.17 pounds.
Very reasonable.
Yeah. For control, you can use the traditional front panel buttons or an IR remote. But for more advanced automated setups, you have RS-232, or you can use the Ethernet port for IP control and a WebGUI.
And despite acting as the brains of a massive operation, it consumes a maximum of just 28 watts.
Which is incredibly efficient.
Definitely. And speaking of efficiency, building a system with this level of 8x8 routing usually means you're looking at enterprise-level pricing. But this unit sits at an MSRP of just $700.
That is a serious value.
Right. Plus, HDTVSupply is offering a 25% discount code right now, literally just 25% off at checkout, and they even knock an extra 5% off if you pay via wire transfer or check.
Which makes high-end AV integration surprisingly accessible for home theater enthusiasts. And from an investment standpoint, peace of mind is just as important as the price. This includes a 5-year Zenty warranty, 60-day free returns, and lifetime technical support.
Having a lifeline to call if a complex setup goes sideways is a huge relief. So stepping back, the ZT-437 is so much more than just a piece of hardware to plug cables into.
Yeah.
With flawless 4K distribution and completely liberated audio routing, it truly functions as the central nervous system for an elite AV setup.
It really does. Which brings us to a final provocative thought for you to mull over. Now that you know the power of routing 8 distinct 4K visual feeds with completely independent cinematic audio, how would you design the ultimate multi-room entertainment utopia in your own home?